out. But I think the big story this weekend is that we've had a couple of deaths of the coronavirus. I think they're calling it Coran D19. Well, let me not go there. The coronavirus, 2 deaths have taken place, and both of them in the state of Washington, up near Kirkland, at some sort of a nursing home centered where these deaths have occurred. And the reports that are coming out of Washington state at these 2 deaths of the coronavirus. One man was 50 years of age. I'm not sure what the other death of the person was, the age of the other person was. But it appears that these people have been suffering with this illness for some time. And the Trump administration has not been doing the appropriate kind of job of testing the American citizens as to whether or not they have it. And a lot of people believe that they contracted this coronavirus from those people that Trump took off of the Diamond Princess cruise ship and put them aboard that aircraft and flew them into Travis Air Force Base there near Vacaville, California, up in the northern part. And somehow or another, people that were treated, those people that came in from the Diamond Princess, have now spreading that disease all over the West and the Midwest. And on yesterday, there was reported woman, I think, came in from Iran, according to Governor Cuomo here in New York, now also has been diagnosed with coronavirus as well. And so it's spreading around. And then Rhode Island chimed in yesterday with a person spreading that has been tested positive with coronavirus. And the number of people infected over the weekend has jumped some 35 to 40%, with now some 89 people who now have been tested with coronavirus. Now, you know, Tribulation Trump and Alex Azar and Mike Pence have all said it's only 15 people, and Trump said 15 of them, 12 of them are already well and on their way home. It's a lie. But that's what's happening right now with the coronavirus. And, you know, the people are buying up food and stocking up, and, you know, we don't know how much worse it's going to get before it gets better. I can tell you it's going to get worse. But I can say this to you, coronavirus is not the worst of what we're going to see. We're in the tribulation, that you need to understand. I know it's difficult for people to comprehend it, you know, because you just don't, I mean, most people are immune to the high level of evil and debauchery that's in the world today. But we're in the tribulation. We are. And this coronavirus, you're going to pray for days when that's all we had to worry about was catching a respiratory disease, and maybe some people will croak as they kick the bucket and others may not. You're going to pray because there's going to come earthquakes, and then there's going to come a sweeping famine. There's going to come a sweeping famine across America and across the planet, that people will be eating rats and people will be soaking their shoe leather looking for something to eat. It's going to be, you ain't seen nothing yet. Jesus said this, I didn't say it. Jesus said there will be famines and pestilences like you have never seen, and wars and rumors of wars. So this coronavirus is awful. There's no doubt about it. Don't make no mistake about it. You know, it's awful. I'm not getting on any airplanes. I'm not even going to the airport because it's so awful. But look at what Jesus said. He said, nation shall rise against nation, kingdom. We're in the tribulation. A lot of people don't believe that. I've been telling you, we're in the tribulation. We're in it. And you're going to see. Tribulation Trump is the trigger to the tribulation. What do we mean by that? Well, here's one aspect of why God said the tribulation Trump is the trigger to the tribulation. You know why? Well, I'll tell you why. Because Trump is not telling us all the things that are pending and impending dangers against America and the safety and well-being of its citizens. For instance, he's not telling us the truth about the coronavirus, about how deadly it is. And he shut down the Center for Disease Control and people that would be given the right kind of information. They can't speak. So we're really kept in the dark. This thing could be as ugly as anything, but Trump won't let us know. But that's just one of the things that we can possibly live with, the fact that he won't let us know anything about the coronavirus. And so we're walking around and not realizing how deadly it is. And I would think that Trump has probably told a lot of his people that support him, if people die in hospitals or die in nursing homes or die, don't diagnose their death as coronavirus. I tell you, I know that boy done lied. And he got some of these Japheth people that'll do exactly what it lied to us. So we don't know how dangerous things are. But we can live with that. Oh, that you can get past. That you can get past. What he's not telling us, what ESPA and the Defense Department's not telling us, is why they've reached a deal, allegedly, to pull out of Afghanistan. They've not told us that Kim Jong-un has supplied the Taliban with a nuclear device, and that Iran and Kim Jong-un have now teamed up since Trump shut down the nuke deal that the Mac Daddy Obama put together, and has tried to suffer the Iranians with all of the blockades that they're doing against them in terms of their not allowing anybody to do any trade with Iran. The sanctions that they put on them. Iran has now reached out to Kim Jong-un in North Korea. But I'm telling you, but they're not telling you that Iran and North Korea are now working in concert, and now they have now working in concert with Afghanistan, and they all got nukes. So, Pastor Matt, where you get that from? I got it from the Getting Place. That's where I got it from. But that's what's going on. And our world is in absolute nuclear danger. And Trump ain't telling you, run around here talking about he and Kim Jong-un are in love with one another. You know, I mean, come on. Come on. And the sanctions they put against Iran. Iran said, we don't need America. We go, listen, they got nukes. Kim Jong-un got nukes. Now Afghanistan got nukes. And that's what's really putting us in danger, which is going to create famines, because within the next year or so, somebody's going to explode a nuke. If Kim Jong-un, and he may become a leader. You know, they had the European theater and the Asian theater in World War II. Well, Kim Jong-un can now pull together nations like Afghanistan, Pakistan, Iran, Iraq, and some of the other regional Asian nations together, and they all can be nuclear powered. And the thing about that you need to understand about the Iranians and about Muslims, as opposed to who are really Hamites, as opposed to Japheth men of the modern day, is that Japheth men don't want to go to war, and they're scared to die. They're scared to fight. The thing that has gripped America since 9/11, though it was a lie told on the Muslims, the thing that has gripped America is this, is that the Muslim boys are willing to die and go to heaven and get 70 virgins if they die for the cause of Allah. The Muslim boys, they're willing to die and go to heaven. They'll put on a suicide vest, or they will nuke segment of America. They'll nuke Chicago and Los Angeles. They'll nuke it. They're not going to nuke New York because I'm here. They're willing to die. These Japheth boys, America, they ain't willing to die. Most of them have all become kissers of other men. Lesbians, gay, transgenders, cutting off their private parts. You ain't going to find no Muslim doing that. You don't find nobody in North Korea doing anything crazy like that. The American Japheth boy, he ain't got no fighting spirit no more. He ain't no fighter no more. Trump ain't telling us that. You thank God That the coronavirus days, this is all, maybe you'll hit the bucket and have to return to Mother Earth. So you won't have to see the rest of this, because this what's coming. And I'm not the one that's saying this. Jesus is the one that's saying what's coming. Wars and rumors of wars, nukes and death and famine and pestilence like you ain't never seen before. It's going to be everywhere. It's going to be like Santa Claus. The ubiquitous of ubiquitous. And all that's on the only place left safe is Harlem. You know, say, Pastor Manny, Pastor Manny, you are just, I mean, what is it what you're talking about Harlem is going to be safe? I'm trying to talk to you. That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's God's place. That's why it's going to be safe. This is a bit of a news blog we do, looking at spiritual wickedness in high places for the most part, making some observations about it and giving people a biblical foundation to the way of interpreting, rather than have Sean Hannity or Laura Ingraham or Janine Pirro or Anderson Cooper or Rachel Maddow or Don Lemon, Rush Limbaugh interpret what's going on in the world. You come to me and I'll tell you based on what the Word of God says. They'll just give you their worldly, sinful view. But the Manning Report will tell you what God has said, whether to say yea or nay, whether to go or to stay. You'll be led by the word of Almighty God. Come to the Manning Report on a daily basis to interpret the spiritual wickedness in high places, because there's plenty of it that's going on. And so I'm the Lord's servant, James David Righteous Rebel Manning, and I'm here to serve you with news and information.